Hadoop is something that I actually knew nothing about 7 months ago. Literally in the span of a few weeks, I was sent to the Hadoop conference in New York, started just diving into it, learned at the conference, took some extra training that week, and that was early November. I came back at the end of November, and by Thanksgiving we had a cluster up. So it was a very, very quick introduction to Hadoop here at Experian, but we're enjoying it very much so far, and we see the potential.
These are complicated technologies that have lots of interworking parts across many dozens or hundreds of machines. Ensuring that your administrators know what they're doing from the very beginning of installing the cluster to managing that software, upgrading that software, monitoring what's going on in the cluster, and proactively handling and optimizing those cases will really leverage your technology. It's critical to get training very early in the process. You don't want to install a Hadoop cluster and invest, and then later learn that it wasn't done the right way, or that you're not maximizing the technology. But there's an ongoing learning process where you want to keep developing your skills and stay fresh with all the components in the Hadoop ecosystem that are changing every day. If you're an expert at administrating a Linux machine, now take your skills to the next level. Hadoop is a distributed system, so it adds many challenges in how you not only install, but then manage and monitor a distributed system running over tens or even hundreds or thousands of nodes.
If you're already a system administrator and your organization is about to start using Hadoop, you're going to need a whole new set of skills in order to be able to set up, maintain, and run that Hadoop cluster effectively. And you're going to need training to do that. A Hadoop administrator is a vital part of an organization's Hadoop setup. It's a very different skill set to just being a traditional system administrator and falls far more into the DevOps world, where you need to understand not only the system administration portion, but also how things work from the developer's point of view. In our classes, you'll be taught by an expert instructor, but a lot of the value of our classes is the hands-on exercises. In our administrator training course, you'll be putting together your own Hadoop cluster. You'll build it from scratch, and you'll see what happens when things go wrong and how to fix problems with the Hadoop cluster. In our HBase class, you'll get hands-on experience building HBase tables, accessing those tables, and you'll see exactly what goes into configuring and installing an HBase cluster. And during our data analyst class, you'll follow a set of hands-on exercises which take you through real-world problems to analyze data and to produce meaningful results from that data.
It's important for an administrator to understand the whole landscape in Apache Hadoop. It's not just about installing HDFS or enabling your developers to write MapReduce jobs. You want to be able to monitor those, see who's taking too many slots on the cluster, and install the other components that'll maximize your technology, like Flume or Scoop or Oozie. Cloudera's certification for administrators helps people get the confidence that they know how to install and manage and monitor their cluster. Cloudera is not only the most widely used distribution of Hadoop, but we have experts such as Eric Sammer, who literally wrote the book on Hadoop operations. He's been in the field learning how to do this on some of the largest clusters in the world. He's able to help bring that expertise into our Hadoop training to transfer to you.